Welcome, everyone, and welcome to our new Les Roches Marbella Virtual Campus. Today is a real special day for us here at Les Roches. We start a new era for the future leaders of the hospitality industry. Since Les Roches was founded, we have continuously been trendsetters, and we have been leading with excellence when creating industry leaders. We are very proud to not only have some of the most relevant hospitality managers among our alumni, but also 1/3 of them up opening or managing their own businesses, which makes us especially committed to the innovation spirit. We always have very present the fact that education doesn't change the world, but it changes the people that will change the world. In a new ecosystem of innovation and technology, the talent of 90 nationalities together with top tech companies and entrepreneurial projects will create and determine the future of hospitality in one of the most privileged environments. At Les Roches, we are working to create the perfect combination of a leader who is an expert in putting together human experience and excellent services, and who can also transform businesses and create disruptive trends and ideas that will shape the future of the industry. We can see that technology will be a key business changer in the very near future. At Les Roches, we have always distinguished ourselves by creating leaders from the real experience and from experimenting in situations similar to those they will be leading. And we understand that it's our obligation to ensure that all professionals that we bring in and study with us are ready to not only overcome the challenges, but also to thrive in any tech environment situation of challenge. Today, during this event, you will be able to meet a few of our partners in this project. You will see how our students and our Les Roches community, as well as the industry, will benefit from this disruptive ecosystem. By the end of the event, you will understand what our vision is for the future of hospitality and the leaders' transformation. Now, I would like to thank the always valuable support of the Marbella City Council, and I have the pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Cristóbal Garre, who is the Council of Economic Development, Innovation, Small Business, and New Technologies. We hope that you join us in this exciting journey.
Bueno, soy Cristóbal Garre, el concejal del Ayuntamiento de Marbella en las áreas de innovación, nuevas tecnologías, fomento económico IPM y empleo. Nos gustaría en primer lugar agradecer a la Escuela Les Roches de Dirección Hotelera. Nos gustaría agradecer la iniciativa que está teniendo, ya no solo con la formación de los alumnos, la gran formación que desarrolla, sino también pues, por su apuesta por la atracción de talento digital a la ciudad. Les doy algunos datos de lo que es Marbella como ciudad atractiva para invertir, para vivir y también para trabajar. Y, por ejemplo, en cuanto a conexiones, pues tenemos, en su día fuimos la mayor implantación del 4G, la más rápida implantación del 4G. A día de hoy también tenemos una implantación amplia en cuanto a fibra óptica con 3 empresas locales, como puede ser Abatel Comunicaciones, Sirus o Olivenet, que han desarrollado ya no solo trabajos para Marbella, sino para toda España. Es decir, hay empresas que se han establecido aquí, que están trabajando para el resto del mundo, y aparte de estas conexiones pues tenemos ya el 5G con la mayor implantación que se ha desarrollado en Europa de esta tecnología, donde ya tenemos el 80% de cobertura en el municipio y con el compromiso de la operadora, que en este caso es Movistar, de tenerlo al 100% antes de final de año. Aparte de las comunicaciones, Marbella es atractiva para invertir, para vivir en cuanto a muchos ámbitos. Por ejemplo, tenemos 320 días de sol al año, con un clima muy suave, con temperaturas que no varían mucho y que nos permiten pues, tener una calidad de vida muy importante, como por ejemplo la gastronomía, tenemos el ocio, destacamos en deporte, tenemos un gran número de campos de golf. Y bueno, lo importante para las empresas que os queréis establecer en Marbella, pues inversión, formación. La Escuela de Hostelería, en este caso de alta dirección hotelera, es un referente importantísimo en nuestra ciudad. Tenemos muchísimos colegios bilingües para que los hijos de las personas que se establezcan en la ciudad pues puedan tener en su propio idioma lo que es el establecimiento, la formación de su hijo. Y bueno, y tenemos toda la oferta necesaria con 190 nacionalidades distintas viviendo en una ciudad multicultural y con muchísimas posibilidades. Os animo a veniros aquí, no solo a estudiar, sino a implantaros, a desarrollar vuestra actividad, y en Marbella se ve muy bien y el que asoma repite. Muchas gracias.
My name is Diego Delli Veneri and I graduated from Les Roches Marbella in January 2020 with a bachelor in business administration. In September, I decided to move to Marbella together with my friend Sviatoslav to develop a business idea that we had in mind. Fortunately, Les Roches decided to launch a program that helps students develop their business idea with the help of experts in the field. We think that this program is really useful to us, and the advice of experts is going to be of great help. Please let me introduce you to other alumni around the world that became entrepreneurs.
Hello everyone, I'm Maria Elena Fabrini, I'm Italian and I study in Les Roches.
My name is Ipshita Kumar and I graduated from Les Roches in 2016.
My name is Alex Soria, I'm from Sevilla and I graduated in Les Roches in 2011.
This is Luis Ponce.
I recently built up my own company which is called Nest Italy and aims to be a point of reference of Italian hospitality.
And now I head the global partnership team in Lemonade Social.
Currently the CEO, founder of Marbella Mountain Resorts.
The impact of Les Roches in business and in the way I see business is for sure huge.
The 3.5 years that I spent in Les Roches, whether it was on campus or off campus when I was doing my internship, it was definitely one of the most intensive learning curve that I ever had.
Obviously, Les Roches is not that type of normal university. You actually live in Les Roches, and by the time that you spend a year there, you ended up building your family in Les Roches. So it was one of the greatest experiences in my life.
Les Roches helped me to not only to see more the food and beverage sector, but also the sales and marketing.
So it also gave me this sort of a holistic experience of what hospitality could be like.
Definitely Les Roches put me out of the box.
So I feel that Les Roches was a great choice also because it gave me many different points of view in the business, and of course it helped me to build up my own company, to be an entrepreneur.
Which prepared me to get out there and chase my dream.
Today we are here to present not just a project. We all know what the hospitality industry is like at the moment, so you don't need yet another introduction of what the situation is. But the truth is, regardless of the situation, it is very relevant, or it was very relevant to the birth of this project. The transformation of the hospitality industry, just like any other industry, is inevitable, but most of all, it is unstoppable now. Lives are not the same, and therefore travelers are not the same. And they will continue to not be the same in the future. It's just the changes are coming faster and faster. Technology is a given nowadays. Customers expect it not as a wow effect, but as a basic feature of the products that they're purchasing. This project comes from the realization that there has to be a new breed of hoteliers to adapt to this new reality. And it's not about knowledge, it's not about skills, but it's a full transformation of the hospitality professional as we knew it. The profiles of hospitality professionals of 20 years ago have nothing to do with what the industry needs at the moment, and more so what they're going to need in the future. So this new hotelier of the future has to be not trained, not developed, but it has to be created and molded like a sculpture. So our idea of the hospitality industry of the future, it goes beyond preparing our students. We want to prepare the hospitality industry for what is coming. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, the future is already here. So this is why we have created this project, and in fact it's not just a project, it's not a plan, it's not a dream anymore, it is a reality. We introduce you to Spark, the innovation sphere by Les Roches.
It's passion that gets you up in the morning. Passion that carries you through the toughest challenges and the longest days. At Les Roches, we have been putting passion into hospitality since 1954. And today, that passion still drives us to take hospitality to the next level. Introducing Spark, our initiative to help drive hospitality into the future and create a community of innovators right here on our campuses. The path towards our goal is clear. we're transforming our campuses into an ecosystem that encourages creation and innovation. There'll be places where ideas grow and innovators are born. We will do this in 3 key areas, which we're calling Inspire, Ignite and Incubate. We're embracing technology and giving it a home on campus. Our students will be able to interact with breakthrough products in hospitality and take part in new advancements for the hotel industry. And with our collaborating partners, we're building dedicated spaces on campus where we can showcase cutting-edge products, concepts and tech releases. Innovation fuels the fire of business. By creating this innovation sphere, we're committed to making Les Roches a place where the future leaders of hospitality are nourished and ideas ignite. 1/3 of our students go on to run their own business. Now, with Spark, we can help aspiring entrepreneurs jumpstart their business, providing financial solutions, mentoring, and access to technology. Our passion for nurturing future leaders of hospitality goes above and beyond. We're committed to creating an environment where ideas ignite, challenges are overcome, and innovators have the tools they need to make their dreams a reality. Spark, Innovation Sphere by Les Roches, for those with big dreams and even bigger plans.
This is Spark, Innovation Sphere by Les Roches. This is a Les Roches global initiative. I know that you're sending questions and we are gathering all of them and you will get your responses very, very soon. So Spark is based on 3 key areas. To inspire our students is one of them, then also to ignite their creativity and their entrepreneurial instincts, and thirdly, we want to incubate their disruptive ideas and support them in the development of these new businesses. Spark is here to sculpt the hoteliers of the future. These are the hoteliers that can see farther, they can create farther, and they are one with technology. They don't use technology, but technology and the future are part of them. Our Les Roches campuses are turning into an open innovation space where the co-creation, testing, and development of new ideas, of new solutions, will shape the future of the hospitality industry, and they will activate the entrepreneurial gene in our students. They will embrace, breathe, and live technology. But this is not technology for the sake of technology. We are looking to make an impact in certain areas that we think are very relevant for the hospitality industry. Hospitality is still an industry of experiences and emotions, and those are the 2 key areas that we still want to focus on. Other areas that will benefit from the outcomes of the projects that we're going to be doing in Spark are going to be health and wellness and also the environment. But we won't forget to take into consideration the analysis and the efficiency of our businesses. Because hospitality businesses have to be efficient, but also they have to be technologically advanced, they have to be sustainable, but still, most of all, they have to be creators of experiences. But obviously we couldn't do this alone, we need help. And this is why we have allied with so many different companies. In this video, you will see an example of the partners that we have allied with.
They say Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't built by one man either. Innovation is a team effort. That's why Les Roches takes pride in working hand in hand with those who know no boundaries and strive for a better tomorrow. Our partners are helping us bring technology into our hotels, lobbies and homes. Together, we're building towards a better future in hospitality. From self-adjusting mattresses, smart mirror displays and keyless entry, there's no limit to how far we can go in the hospitality service industry. 25 companies have come together to take part in Spark. Some of these companies build the hotels, restaurants, clubs and cities worthy of kings. Others design them with elegance, ease of use and innovation in mind. And all of us together use them to create lasting memories. innovation sphere by Les Roches.
Hello, my name is Sviatoslav Budzak and I graduated from Les Roches Marbella this year. My Les Roches experience has been an incredible one and it made me grow both professionally and personally. Being in contact with students from different cultures made me open my mind and think differently. I'm currently working on a project with my friend Diego Del Liveneri, and we decided to call our project Life Changing. The main goal of it is to provide students with all the necessary tools in order to take a career decision with consciousness. Life Changing will impact positively the society by letting other people do what they're really passionate about, and all that will create our world as a better place. And right now I would like to introduce you with a company called Astroland.
What we do here at Astroland is to develop the necessary skills and technology to establish the first human colonies on Mars. We're on the verge of taking the next step in human evolution, which is to extend life beyond planet Earth, and thus having more options to perpetuate ourselves as a species. To tackle this tremendous challenge, we must push innovation to the limit, to define new lines of strategy that will help us to overcome the extreme problems of living on the red planet. Because it's not only about the landing, which is obviously very important and exciting. Setting a foot on Mars will be a huge milestone for humanity. But what happens after? Once we are there, and we have to establish the first human colonies, how are we going to survive in such an environment? What will the accommodation be like? According to previous scientific research, the most sensible thing to do would be for the first human colonies to settle underground, inside the old Martian lava tubes. In this way, we will be protected from the harsh Martian environment. Otherwise, the lack of magnetic field will leave us at the mercy of cosmic rays, solar radiation, and extreme low temperatures, among many other inconveniences. As the saying goes, every journey begins with a single step. And that's precisely what we've done here at Astroland. We have set up the first and only permanent subsurface station analog to Mars. This station is called Ares Station and is located in a large cave about 1.5 kilometers, just under a mile in length and 60 meters high. This is an incredible natural cavity with a permanent habitat fully equipped with state-of-the-art technology that allows us to test in a living lab all the necessary applications and protocols to foresee what life will be like inside those Mars lava tubes. From disruptive technology to life support systems, we assess everything we may need to colonize our planetary network. We also have our own space center, at about an hour and a half from the cave, where the control center is located for Capcom operations. By addressing the extreme problems of living on Mars, we are able to gather really interesting and valuable data that then is turned into knowledge to develop positive applications for people's lives right here, right now on planet Earth. As well as Les Roches, we also count on the collaboration of multiple agencies and research centers that help us to innovate and deploy new products and services, not only to make the leap to the red planet a little bit easier, but also to discover direct applications that can help us to improve the quality standards in hotel accommodation. We are currently doing the first technology transfer exercise with real-life applications. With the adoption of space technology for terrestrial development, we have come up with the idea of designing the Cyber Hut. We see the Cyber Hut as our own future homes. The Cyber Hut is the home that responds to the needs of the new era we are living. With this Cyber Hut, we propose a paradigm shift from both home construction and hotel design as we know it today. Thanks to the improvement of industrial processes, the increase in logistics at an international level, and the exponential growth of new technologies, we have a great opportunity to disrupt a market as large as to bring home construction and hospitality together. The post-COVID world has been proved to be a great challenge for which we are still not prepared, and the housing and hotel sectors are no strangers to these changes. We believe that this is the perfect timing for launching such solution. Always customer-focused, we respond to the new needs that this pandemic scenario has generated. And our partnership with Les Roches comes as a result of the direct application of this technology. with taking accommodation a step further, right into the next level. There is no need to mention the leadership in the hotel sector and their great concern for innovation, and it's precisely here with innovation where Astolan can contribute with new strategies to solve common problems. We believe the line between our future homes and hospitality is getting thinner and thinner every year. Our goal is to apply the latest innovative techniques to these hotels to make these temporary stations as comfortable and pleasant as our own homes. Therefore, we are now aiming at designing, along with Les Roches, the hotel room of the future.
And now let me introduce you to Victor Martin, who is the CEO of Mako, and he is coming with a surprise to all of you.
Hello everyone, so glad to be here. I'm Victor Martin, CEO and founder of Mako Robotics, an engineering company working in robotic solutions. We have facilities in Sevilla, Madrid, New York, Miami, and Singapore. We are working in robotics for hospitality solution, and today we are here in Les Roches facility, one robot working on. Let me show you.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kishant Ranganathan and I am the CTO of Mako Robotics. Mako is a food tech firm focused on creating solutions for the hospitality sector based on robotics and artificial intelligence, and in specific for the food and beverage service. We are experts in creating robots that can assist people in the hospitality sector. It could be chefs, waiters, or anyone in the service stages. Some of our creations are Kaime, our premium humanoid that can work automated or in collaboration with humans for food and beverage preparations, and Debo that can assist waiters to serve tables, or Spot, which you saw earlier and it's here, that can assist in infinite ways for the sector with four-legged dynamic movements and complex sensor networks, has several safety features. Equipped to carry a load of up to 15 kilos, the limits are endless. The limits of potential application for Spot is only your imagination. That is why we at Mako and Les Roches have collaborated to find new opportunities or to solve the existing problems in the sector and work together to improve the experience of the customers. One of the examples of futuristic product that we are working is custom nutrition of food and beverage preparations with robots. The robots cook food based on your nutrition health data received from your body health status or consumption methods. The robots are aimed to prepare the food based on levels of proteins, carbs, vitamins, or other nutrition based on your choice. Healthy food would just be an option, but also a lifestyle with robots making your food. This is just one of the hundreds of concepts we are working on. Now it's time for you to be part of the future with Mako and Les Roches. Thank you.
Thank you, Mako. Thank you, Victor Martin, for being here today in this event with us. Now, what are other examples of the technologies that you will be able to see here on site? Some are related to the area of robotics, like you have seen already, but we also have electronics, such as sensors, Internet of Things, and home automations. You will see also digital and information technology as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and big data. And finally, technology applied to materials, because not all technology comes from intangible assets. Some of the most leading edge advances are done in the field of physical products, and they are researched and tested in laboratories, not just in IT offices. We believe so much in the role that labs play in the development of technology that we have created our very own here at Les Roches. There is no better way to learn about technology than to be able to test it and to try it, and why not, to play with it. In our experience room, our students can already learn in campus what the hotel of the future could look like. They will get inspired. They actually get inspired by experimenting what this hotel could be like just by being here. We believe that in order to mold our students to be able to lead the change in the industry, from the moment they arrive to study with us, we have to show them what is possible. Because once they see what is possible, they can go to the industry and actually create it. This is why Spark also involves the supporting of the incubation of new ideas. Now, let us show you where our students can get inspired. Let's see what our experience room looks like and feels like.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my real pleasure and honor to welcome you to our beautiful campus here in Marbella. I'm currently in the garden of our campus, in front of our demo room. Join me as I take you on a little tour to see what it's all about. Before entering the room, I'm going to use the technology that we've applied to open the bedroom door. I'm going to use my mobile phone that has the instruments to enable to do that. And as we walk into the demo room, it brings us directly to the living room of this luxury suite. This suite that has been created to put in place, or let's say, simulate a real-life experience for our students. You can see the different settings that we have achieved here. And while I go through this, we're going to talk a bit about the technology that's applied and what we are doing with the demo room. From the living room that we have here, we're going to move on to the bedroom. So please join me as I show you that as well. So as we enter the bedroom of our luxury suite here in our demo room, I think it's a great opportunity to stop and help you understand how an actual demo room conveys the Les Roches values to our students in the way we are teaching our students to be the future leaders of hospitality. And I'll explain myself. Having a demo room such as this one, which is actually a representation of a real room that you can probably find in a luxury resort, our students are going to have the opportunity, the possibility to work hands-on, to have that real-world experience, one of the most important values that we have here at Les Roches. And why is this? That if our students are working with what is the reality in the hospitality world, they are able to actually understand how the hospitality works. Now, being a real-life demo room, everything that is here is actually what they're going to experience. By experiencing this, and let me explain, in our practical classes of our BBA1 students, they actually have to come and clean this room as part of the learning outcomes that they have. So learning how to clean a real-life room actually also brings us to the second and most important value that we have here at Les Roches, which is humbleness. Because if I am going to be a great leader, I also need to know what my employees are going through. So by cleaning a room, by understanding what it entails, I am also gaining to be empathetic with my staff and understanding. So that is another important part of what we expect to have here in our demo room. While our students clean, it is actually what they're going to find in the real world experience. And obviously, Les Roches is about innovation. Innovation is present in many of the different areas that we have here in our room, from the technology, from the domotics and the light, and how that could interact with an iPad, how it can interact with your phone. But not only that, the most important thing here as well is the technology that is used to ensure that, one, we are sustainable with the types of material that we're using, from the floor, which is a sustainable floor from a recycled cork, as well to the architectural design, because architectural design has a great impact on what our or what the industry goes through. Because at the end of the day, you need to ensure that a person that is going to be cleaning this room has easy access to different areas, and it's not a difficult task to clean. For example, as you can see here, there is nothing below the sink, which would enable the cleaning, a proper cleaning of the area. A great important feature of our bathroom here, for example, is the different types of materials that we've used both on the floor and the walls. This is an antibacterial material that generates clean air and basically cleans the air when it has contact with sunlight. So another important process in the terms of hygienization of the bathroom. Our bathroom also incorporates different elements, such as obviously in terms of design that we'll explain a bit later on. So in a nutshell, this is really what I really wanted to talk about and explain to you from our demo room. And having all of these elements in place, our students are able to envision or even exceed the expectations of our guest experience. So some of the technology that we've incorporated in the room, within the different technologies, is this AromaTrace box by the AromaTrace. AromaTrace is one of our partners that are working with us in this project, and they have this innovative device that actually is able to give the scent that you want in the ambience that you want. To give you an example, AromaTrace has installed these machines through the Les Roches hallways, but this would be the example of what you'd expect from in a luxury room such as this one. Not only does it spray the scent that you choose, which you can actually do that through the app here. As you can see, basically in the tips of your fingers, you can choose what type of diffuser you want in your room. We have two different ones. One is the one that's in the bathroom that you can also control the light, and there's another one that controls this machine here. And now you're able to decide, as I said, the type of aromas that you want in your room. But the great thing about this is that it also cleans the air, which is an important part of hygienization, especially nowadays with what we're going through. And as well, of course, this is able to put my favorite tunes in the room so that I can have a great experience. Another part of the technology that's present in this room is motion detector. So I'll give you an example right here that can actually detect my presence going into the bathroom. So the different sensors that we have in the room is not only about turning on the lights, but it's also about detecting the humidity, detecting the temperature of the room, which not only eases the experience of our guests in the room, but it also can give us indications to front office to understand what's going in the room, what's going on in the room. Let's say housekeeping wants to clean the room, but they're not sure someone is here. So instead of coming in and maybe bothering the guests, we will check those sensors and we'll be able to know if the room is free to clean it. So technology is not incorporated in the room only for guest experience, but also for staff experience, for housekeeping staff. This is an example of a liftable bed. I can lift the bed, and it gives the housekeeping staff easier access to making the bed. Hence, it will also give less pressure on backs and making it life easier for this very important part of housekeeping. Now, the great thing about this partner as well is that we will be soon incorporating their iMattress. The iMattress is a mattress that automatically detects your pressure points depending on how you sleep. Now, the great thing about that is that that type of mattress and those points are easily registerable on your phone. And if you go to another hotel that has the same type of mattress, all you have to do is scan a code, and automatically that bed is actually going to mold or get to the perfect point that you like for sleeping. So with this, I will put some relaxing automatic scent, and I'm going to wish you all a good night.
Now, who is this project for? Spark is for technology companies such as product technology, information technology, etc., who are looking to test run, improve, and further develop their products for the hospitality industry. Spark is also for all of those who believe that technology and human development must go hand in hand and have disruptive ideas that need to be pursued. Spark is also for our students, so that they become the new type of hoteliers that the industry is already needing and will continue to need.
Spark is for the Les Roches community that will shape the new advancements that will be found in the hospitality industry in the future. And finally, this project is for the hospitality sector and its customers, who will be benefit for the insights of all those involvement. Thank you for attending the event. Ready to come back stronger than ever.